Nah. Let me scratch my beard before I get going.
All right, go.
I wish Megan would let me shave this thing. Hey Coastal, welcome to the Approaching Sunday Theology of Music video blog series, where we take a look at the theology behind the songs that we sing. My name's Nate. I'm the Director of Music and Student Ministries at Coastal Community Church at our Gloucester campus. And this week, we're going to be talking about Blessed Be Your Name. When I was 13 and I first started playing worship music, this was one of the first songs that I learned. In fact, in my first worship band in my old youth group, we only knew 3 songs. We knew Blessed Be the Name, Take It All by Hillsong, and Sadie Hawkins Dance by Reliant K. Not even a worship song, but still an awesome song. And so we would play those 3 songs like every week. It was awesome. If any of you guys are watching this video, I'm sorry. But Blessed Be Your Name has always had a special place in my heart. I love this song. It's so simple and beautiful, and I love it. One thing I love is that every time we play this song at Coastal, there's gotta be somebody who's like,
"Oh, that's such an old song. You guys play old songs." Blech.
But anyways, I love Blessed Be Your Name. I think it's an awesome song, and for such a simple song, this song is packed full of rock-solid theology. And it's written from the book of Job. So let's take a look very briefly at the book of Job. The story of Job in the Old Testament is about a man who was wealthy. He was successful. He had a big family. He had a lot of stuff. And he was also very faithful to God. He loved the Lord. In the narrative of Job, we see that Satan comes to God in heaven one day and says to God, "God, if you let me take away all of his stuff, if you let me torture him, essentially, I can get him to curse you." And God says, okay. And so we see in the book of Job that over time, he loses everything. He loses his stuff. He loses his family. And then eventually he loses even his physical health to where he's at the point of death. But here is how Job responds in Job chapter 1, verse 21. "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." What an incredible response that was. And you probably know these words, not only from Job, but from the bridge of Blessed Be Your Name, where it says, "You give and take away, you give and take away. But my heart will choose to say, Lord, blessed be your name." And sometimes I think in the peppiness of this song, how upbeat, how major key it feels, we can sometimes miss out on how radical of a statement that is. You give. We're cool with that. We love it when God gives. We love it when we receive blessings from God's hand. But what about when God takes away? When you give, Lord, and when you take away, blessed be your name. It's in those moments when God takes away, when God allows those bad things to happen in our lives, when our faith is really put to the test. It's in those moments when our faith it's refined by fire and we see what comes out on the other end. If you keep reading in Job, you'll see that he went through a lot of trials. He had some conversations with his knucklehead friends. And his friends were coming and saying, "Well, maybe you sinned, Job. Maybe this happened. Maybe this is your fault." And Job, in the midst of his suffering, begins to even say, "You know what? If God would come and talk to me, I would have a couple questions for him, right? I would come and I would ask God some questions. I'd put him on the stand." But what actually happens in chapter 38 is God comes and asks Job a few questions. He says, "Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding." We see these magnificent chapters from Job 38 to Job 41 of just question after question after question, where God is coming to Job and he's saying, "Who do you think you are to question me, to question my ways? I am God. I am the one who laid the foundations of the earth." For us to question God, the infinite God, and the finite us, would be like us watching a 3-second clip of a 3-hour movie and then trying to judge the writer of the movie based on that one clip. We can't. We need to trust that he knows what he's doing and that he knows what's best for us and that he loves us. And that is why no matter what you're going through, no matter if it's a wonderful time of blessing or it's a hard time and trials have come and you're suffering right now, no matter your circumstances, you can join with us, and all of us as the body of believers can come together and say to the Lord, "Blessed be your name." God, no matter what's going on in my life, blessed be your name. So it's my prayer that whatever it is going on in your life, that you can come and bring it to God on Sunday morning, and you can say, Lord, in the good times and in the bad, blessed be your name. God bless you guys. See you on Sunday.